One of my most anticipated films coming up is James Gunn's Superman. I am an unabashed James Gunn fan. I think the guy I still think his best movie is Slither. I love that movie so much. Then what he did with Guardians of the Galaxy, what he did with Suicide Squad, what he did with Peacemaker. I've just loved all of it. I just love this guy. And so I'm really looking forward to him taking over DC and launching the whole thing with this Superman movie. Well, today, a bit of information that had been rumored is now 100% official, and we even got our first picture of it. Krypto, the super dog.
Yes.
Whether or not Dwayne Johnson will be voicing him in the movie is yet to be confirmed. But Krypto, the super dog, will be in the new Superman movie, and James Gunn released this first image of Krypto. And first of all the iterations of Krypto, I think that's the most adorable Krypto.
Kind of looks like
He's so Muppety.
Yeah, it kind of looks like he went with a kind of a muddish kind of, little mix.
Yes. Yes, and you know what? That makes sense when you hear James Gunn explain it. Because when he put up this picture online of the first look at Krypto, he also shared where Krypto came from. He said this comes to us from Variety, where James Gunn said the following on a social media post. Krypto arrives on screens in Superman this summer, Gunn wrote. Krypto was inspired by our dog, Ozu, who we adopted shortly after I started writing Superman. Ozu, who came from a hoarding situation in a backyard with 60 other dogs and never knew human beings, was problematic to say the least. He immediately came in and destroyed our home, our shoes, our furniture. He even ate my laptop. It took a long time before he would even let us touch him. I remember thinking, gosh, how difficult would life be if Ozu had superpowers? And thus, Krypto came into the script and changed the shape of the story as Ozu was changing my life. What a better time to debut the not-so-good good boy, Krypto, than hashtag Adopt a Shelter Dog Month. By the way, Ozu, today, is fairly often a very good boy. All right. So, I have thoughts. First of all, as a lifelong dog owner and current dog owner, I'm all for dogs. Keep the vile evilness of cats away.
That's ridiculous.
But I love dogs. And this dog looks completely adorable.
He looks like he's going to be a bit of a menace.
He does.
Especially by the description.
He does look like he might be a bit of a menace. So I think it's adorable. And you know what? Here's the thing. We knew early on that James Gunn was really going to embrace the golden comic book era age Superman and the tone of that. I mean, I think Krypto has been around in the comics since what, like 1959 or something, like a long time, has appeared in many of the comics and several of the animations. Hell, we even had a fully dedicated animated movie out recently with Dwayne Johnson voicing Krypto. However, I will confess, I'm a little nervous about this. Because while I know there are a whole bunch of hardcores out there who like, if it's in the comics, then it should be in the movies. I'm not one of those people. I'm like, the comic book page is the comic book page. Some things work better on a comic book page. A movie or TV screen is a very different thing. Mm-hmm. And some things that work there may not work on a comic book page. Some things that work on a comic book page may not work here. And while I'm not sitting here saying, I want a dark, gritty Superman movie. I'm not saying that. I want seriousness in it, yes, but I also want joy, and I want the fun, and I want the color, and I want all that kind of stuff too. I just wonder if Krypto, the super dog, might be pushing that a little bit. Now, let me be very clear. I trust James Gunn completely, but I would be disingenuous if I didn't mention that I question this decision to have Krypto in the movie. I do. Now, I've questioned a lot of things in upcoming movies that once I saw the movie, I loved it, and maybe I will here too. But I'm just being honest. The decision to put in Krypto makes me a little bit nervous. Maybe it'll be perfect. Maybe it'll be a distraction. I doubt he's going to be a major part of the film.
Yeah, I think he's just going to be a little bit part.
Probably pop up here and there. Yes, probably going to be one of those
Like
things.
what they did with Cosmo.
What's that?
Like what they did with Cosmo over in Marvel.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So I don't know, Chris, you see this. What do you think about, number one, it's official that we're getting Krypto, and number two, our first look at it. Guys, we want to take a second and thank a sponsor of today's video, Dollar Shave Club. Hello there, my fellow handsome gentlemen. Nice face you shaved there. Whether you're going smooth shaven or maintaining a beard, Dollar Shave Club offers shave and grooming products that are always high quality, but never overpriced. If you like to wet shave for that clean, close shave, they've got the Club Series 6 Blade Razor, a shave so comfy your skin will take a nap. 6 stainless steel blades for our closest and most comfortable shave, with a vitamin E infused lubricant strip for comfort and glide, and precision trimmer for precise detailing. Their amazing shave butter, clear view, smooth glide, designed for precision. Shave butter is a translucent shaving cream alternative that allows you to see exactly where you're shaving. Bonus, it has long-lasting lubrication that helps soften whiskers for maximum glide and leaves your skin feeling hydrated. But don't take our word for it. Try it for yourself. You can visit their site right now for 20% off, $20 or more, and get your products delivered right to your door. Visit dollarshaveclub.com/Campea and use promo code Campea for 20% off, $20 or more. And remember, however you shave, Dollar Shave Club is here to help you stay handsome.
Well, I love the look of him because he looks like a regular-sized Gimli. My dog. It looks like if Gimli didn't get neutered too young, this is the size of what my dog would be, because I got him at 4 months and went, oh no, what did they do to you? And he has the behaviors of Trico, because Trico ate all of my streaming equipment when I first got him. Ate all my webcams and ate like 6 mics. It was great. I actually really enjoy this idea. I think this is great because there are some really amazing Krypto moments in comics that I think people forget about, because sometimes we think about, you know, the Secret Life of Super League Pets or whatever that name was, or, you know, the kind of throwback 1960s shows and everything. But he has some really cool, badass moments where he saves the day for Superman. There's a really great arc back in 2008, The Coming of Atlas, and that 4th part, Krypto really steps up because he's having this hard time battling Atlas. He's got to go off and find somebody who can help him with these magical powers. And Krypto goes toe to toe and has this really horrific fight, and really also wins over the people of Metropolis because they're all scared of this dog. Because not only is it a dog that could mess you up, it's a dog with superpowers that isn't particularly well trained. So there's a really fun amount of stuff you can do here with this character. My issue more so isn't about Krypto coming into the mix. He's just coming into something that's already a full Chex Mix movie, right? We already have Superman,
it's already
and a Green
there.
Lantern, and Hawk Girl, and we have so much stuff going on in this already. And it does give me a little bit of pause to go, oh, we're just jumping into this world and everybody's already here. I thought this was a Superman movie. Is this really more of an ensemble piece? And my hope is that we're just fleshing out this world of going, look, you guys have seen superhero movies for the past few decades. You know who these characters are. Superman exists with them. We're fine. I'm just hoping we aren't dividing our time too much away from Kal-El, because I do want him to be the main focus. And I think him having his super pet makes sense. I'm just worried that there's already so many other people here in the mix that it might feel a little overwhelming, but I'm cautiously optimistic.
Yeah.
I like something one of our viewers, Mighty Tank 1, has said. It's a little dark, but I like it. He goes, this is the start of Kal-El Wick. What if the villain kills Krypto and that just sets off Superman?
Oh,
Look, I do want to address the one thing you brought up, because I think a lot of people, I've heard other people say, and I think a lot of people are wondering about how many characters are going to be in it. I like to go to, say, Ocean's 11, right? Ocean's 11 is a movie that clearly your main lead is George Clooney, and to a second degree, Brad Pitt. Then, of course, you have your Matt Damons and your Don Cheadles and on and on and on, right? But it was still very clearly they were the two main leads, even though you had literally about a dozen other characters in the movie. The only difference between a movie like, say, Superman and Ocean's 11 is that you are familiar with the names of the other secondary characters. Every movie will have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15 secondary characters, and it's perfectly fine. But when it comes to a superhero movie, because we recognize those other names, we get worried that the movie's going to feel overcrowded or overfull. And I think as long as they balance it right, I think that's what you're alluding to.
Yeah.
As long as they balance that right, it will still definitively be Superman's movie with a collection of secondary characters that we just happen to recognize.
Exactly. I feel like it's like when you're playing a really great video game, and I don't mean to equate these incredible characters and to NPCs, but they help establish the reality that you're trying to set. And I think that is what we're doing here, is having, hey, this is the world, this is how this lives, this is how these superheroes interact. That's my hope, at least.
Yeah. Now, how will a dog fit into that?
Beautifully. Perfectly.
I hope so. I hope you're right again. I completely trust James Gunn, but I'm just going to admit, I got to be honest, it makes me a little bit nervous. But we'll see, guys. Question is for you. What do you think about this? It is an adorable picture. By the way, that picture of Superman Krypto, that's directly from a comic frame. There's James Gunn also shared the comic frame that this was the inspiration from, where the two are just sitting on the moon, looking at the Earth. It's like directly lifted from the page of the comics. Anyway,
and I
guys,
wonder if this is even in the movie, because he's been doing like still photography. That's not necessarily...
I don't think this is in the movie.
Yeah.
I think this is just a promo shot, but who knows? Might be there.
Beautiful.
Question is for you guys. What do you think about this? Two different things. Number one, what do you think about the fact that this Superman, like in the comic books, will indeed have a Krypto? I'm not sure how I feel about that. But secondly, what do you think about the image? I do know how I feel about the image. I think it's adorable. But anyway, whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. I'm already seeing some angry comments that dog better live. Or are they going to John Wick it? I don't know.
No.
All right.